time all things at once without thinking twice.
Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. We are going to be taking you along with Isaiah's first day of homeschool, and we hope you guys enjoy. So we're starting off by making some breakfast. Our new favorite is Tiger Toast, which is Vegemite and then some cheese on top in stripes, and that is as easy as it is. The boys love it and it's so easy. So while we wait for that to cook, I want to create a happy vibe, obviously for the first day of school. So we are going to have a dance in the kitchen to some music while we wait.
Time has gone and I grew up. I somehow made it through without losing sight.
So breakfast is ready and the boys are going to sit down to eat that, and while they're doing that I'm going to go and make Isaiah's lunchbox. It's something special that he can have that separates the home from school, and it just brightens his day that little bit more. But yes, they're enjoying their toast and I'm going to make lunch.
I gotta stay here for some time.
So for lunch, I'm just got a chia wrap and I'm going to put some cream cheese on it, some lettuce, cheese and carrot, and roll it up into a little roll and then cut it. He likes these and they're actually super easy and just dresses up a lunchbox so nicely. And yeah, he really likes it, so that's a win.
And I still wonder where you are. If you found a way out.
I will always add fruit and veg as well, as I believe it's such an important staple to have every single day. So he's got some cut up carrots. I've made some muffins and pikelets, which you guys will see in a future video coming up. I have some treats that I bake specific for lunch boxes, and I've showed you guys all the recipes, so stay tuned for that as well. So we have fruit and veg, a muffin, a pikelet, the snails we call them, and some popcorn, and that will set him up for the day.
But it was obvious, like,
So we did this board yesterday. This says, today is my first day of pre-primary, because that's what you are going into.
Yep.
Your age, how old are you?
4.
And today's date is the 30th of January 2023. And your height is 120 centimeters. Your teacher is Mummy. And this question is for you. It says, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A fireman.
A fireman. That's amazing. What a good job to have. That would be a very special job for the world. And I know that you could do it. So let's write that on your board, hey?
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to do that.
Hang on. Because it's chalk pen, babe. Mummy will do this one. So you want to be a fireman. Would you drive a big fire truck?
Yeah. When I grow up.
Nice. Alright, beautiful. Thank you.
They would be together. Ooh. And one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful.
So here is our homeschool trolley that we have at the moment. It's nothing special, I'm still working on it, but that will be a video coming up as well. So it's just a trolley that we have everything on, and it's easy accessible to bring to the table because that's where we're going to be doing 90%, 80% even of his work. So as far as schoolwork goes, we ordered the Good and the Beautiful program, and we are going through that nice and slowly, but we also plan to mix it up with some physical games and learning experiences out in nature, as that is what homeschooling is really all about. It's learning at the child's pace. So we're starting off nice and slow, being the first day, and we're going to practice writing his name in uppercase, and then he's going to practice in lowercase as well, and then we're going to move over to some books.
I am yours, 'cause I want you and I wanted you to know.
So I didn't film Isaiah doing his school book work because I wanted him to focus, obviously. So we did that, and then we went outside. It's really important for the kids to have outside time while they're learning, so we went out there. It was super hot, so we just got the pool out and some water play. And then I saw an opportunity to continue our learning, so we were doing letters on the board. So here is a look into my Mummy Teacher book, which is basically where I plan everything. So here's the daily subjects, which is writing, language arts, maths. I have critical thinking, reading aloud, and Bible. So we just tick these off every day as we do them, and that's something that we try to strive towards doing every single day. I try to plan lightly because obviously we're finding our feet still, but it just gives us a basic outline of things that we want to achieve. So we plan a writing activity, language arts, maths, and an art activity for every single day. We do Monday to Thursday, and then we do Fun Fridays. So on this page is more of a reflection page. We have things that I can pop activity notes down, or anything that I noticed throughout the week of learning. So letters, number ideas, puzzles, any strengths that I see, art activities, his likes, dislikes, any books that are read, and the scripture of the week as well. So this is our language arts and literature from The Good and the Beautiful. This is part of the curriculum we have been doing. So this is lesson number 1. I'm going to show you now. So it's all about vowels. We get to go into deep conversation about this picture and just bring it to life. So I like this curriculum because it tells you what you have to do as a parent. And I think that takes out a lot of the overwhelm, but this was a little vowels activity we had to do today, and he did really well. So on this side was another activity, and he had to colour in the things that were not the same as the others and find the category. On the back of that we have Reading Booster A cards and Reading Booster A books, and these are a great extension to the language arts book and just helps extend the lessons. It has a whole heap of reading words, how to read, sight words, etc., etc., and it's really helpful. It has 50 cards in here that you can use to extend your lessons, and then also you have a few reviews throughout the book, and at the end you get a certificate that you can give to your little person, and yeah, they have finished their book. So then you have Reading Booster A books, and these are brilliant. So they tie in with the curriculum as well, and you get to have a go at these until your child can learn to read. So we start off with simple reading words like I dig, I mix it, and all those kind of simple sentences to help get them used to reading. So there are 20 of these little books, and they progress as you go along throughout the curriculum, and they get harder and harder, and I just think they're so perfect. They just fit in so nicely, and they're easy, and it helps to build their confidence. So we have this pre-writing book for littles as well, and this is such a good way to help get their pencil grip and help them to get control of their pencil so that they're nice and neat. And it's just a bit of fun. I find it helps him get ready to start the day of workbooks, so he can have a little bit of fun first, and then we jump into the heavier stuff, which I try to make fun anyway, so that he actually gets a love of learning and not just has to learn. So we want school to be fun. Then we move on to the maths book, which is also from The Good and the Beautiful, and he is really flourishing in this book. He loves it. It's so easy. The lessons are really short, so it keeps his attention really well, and they keep him really engaged, which is what I like. I personally really struggled at maths when I was a kid, so it's really comforting to see him loving it so much. So at the start of this book, there's a lot of number recognition and just getting the basics of 1, 2, 3. And this is the part that drew me to The Good and the Beautiful, is the manipulatives that come along with it. I'm a really hands-on learner, and I'm noticing the same pattern with Isaiah, so I knew that this would keep his attention so much better than just looking at a book. So he gets to use a little car to drive along the pages, and this just brings out another element of learning. It's great. So then we just have a plain art book where we are practicing his writing. So we've got uppercase, and then we're going to be doing lowercase as well, so knowing the difference between those. This also helps with phonics as well. And this is just going to be our art book where we do lots of art activities and whatnot. Moving on to the Bible side of things, a lot of people on Instagram were really intrigued on what we were doing towards the Bible and bringing it into homeschooling. So we are using this little book, which is a devotional, and we say a devotional every single morning, and then we go on to reading the Bible. I just want to point out this gorgeous little bookmark that his cousin made him when we were camping, and he just takes so much pride in them. He's so stoked with them. So this is the beginner's Bible that we use, and we read the stories in there. It just gives us such a great foundation for children to learn scripture and the stories that are in the Bible. So we started obviously with the beginning and how God made the world in 6 days, and then he rested on the 7th day. So on the back of that, we can do an activity and break down what he created on those days, why he created them, and what order they were created as well. I wanted to show you guys just briefly on here this app called Bible for Kids. We are loving this one. It is a story, but it's interactive as well, so you get to read through it, and there's all animals and things you can collect throughout it. It gets to teach you about Bible stories while you're looking at all the beautiful illustrations, and yeah, everything moves and talks to you, and there's little puzzle pieces to find. And then at the end of the story, it gives you an option for an activity, and you get to put the puzzle pieces in place in the way that the story goes, and there's questions all throughout it as well. So we hope that you guys enjoyed our little video today, our first day homeschooling. It went off without a hitch, and we're having so much fun. So if you're homeschooling, please let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
I won't say goodbye yet. Can I change your mind? 'Cause I don't think we're finished.